And I've looked at the Twitter posts and I've looked at the Instagram posts, and there's a lot of keyboard warriors out there as well. I don't agree with what he said, but he's allowed to have his say in that regard. I don't believe that what he said is right, and more for the fact that when he did the contract negotiations, it was stipulated that you weren't able to go and and post stuff that's going to be offensive. And so that's, I think, what the story is now, the breach of contract more than anything else. Uh, let's hope he's okay to start with, that he's okay, because we haven't heard him for 36 hours, so to speak. The other part of that is the people who smash him on Instagram and Twitter are sort of doing the same thing. You know, they're having their red hot crack as well. So I don't think it's not the right thing. It's a again we go back. It's a poor decision making from him. I don't know who's advising him in this regard. I don't know if it's him. We've seen other stuff coming out. There was
This is the
something
thing,
in the
though.
Telegraph night,
Was it a poor decision
or was
or
it
a well
or a
planned
planned decision to get out of.
Yes.
Now, if you're going to get out of something, yes, that would be the way to breach your contract if you want to move on. Then you've got to try and join the dots and say, well, where to next? We saw Peter Beattie come out last night and tweet saying there's no place for this in the NRL. We saw the Japanese rugby union captain come out last night and say a few bits and pieces and say basically, I don't agree with you. You can have your views. I don't agree with you, but you wouldn't be welcome in Japan. England, I've just sort of I've seen a lot of my mates who played footy over there say, "Hey, what's going on?" Joe Marler posted a photograph last night of two guys together, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's getting claps from Will Carling and other prominent figures over in the UK. So I just don't know where he's going to go, because wherever he goes, his views and what he said of that intolerance is going to be shunned, if you know what I mean. He's going to cop the wrath from over there as well, wherever he goes. I don't know what his next move is.